Morality is not properly the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. One who makes himself a worm cannot complain afterwards if people step on him. I had to deny knowledge in order to make room for faith. Have courage to use your own reason, that is the motto of enlightenment. Out of the crooked timber of humanity, no straight thing was ever made. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. Enlightenment is man's emergence from his self-incurred immaturity. In all judgment by which we describe anything as beautiful, we allow no one to be of another opinion. An action to have moral worth must be done from duty. Rules for happiness. Something to do. Someone to love. Something to hope for. Great minds think for themselves. To be is to do. Lack of sex in the long term eventually turns a person into a neurotic. We are not rich by what we possess but by what we can do without. Man must be disciplined, for he is by nature raw and wild. A person is only a person when it has the power to make sense of its surroundings. Better the whole people perish, than that injustice be done. Genius is the ability to independently arrive at, and understand concepts that would normally have to be taught by another person. Simply to acquiesce in skepticism can never suffice to overcome the restlessness of reason. Only the descent into the hell of self-knowledge can pave the way to godliness. Marriage is the union of two people of different sexes with a view to the mutual possession of each other's sexual attributes for the duration of their lives. Settle for sure and universally what conduct will promote the happiness of a rational being. Nothing is divine but what is agreeable to reason. Dignity is a value that creates irreplaceability. Nature, even in chaos, cannot proceed otherwise than regularly and according to order. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. It is not God's will, merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. Thrift is care and scruple in the spending of one's means. It is not a virtue and it requires neither skill nor talent. Treat people as an end and never as a means to an end. Look closely. The beautiful may be small. An organized product of nature is that in which all the parts are mutually ends and means. Without man and his potential for moral progress, the whole of reality would be a mere wilderness, a thing in vain, and have no final purpose. Space and time are the framework within which the mind is constrained to construct its experience of reality. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live. The more conscious we are of life. If the truth shall kill them, let them die. It is beyond a doubt that all our knowledge begins with experience. For peace to reign on earth, humans must evolve into new beings who have learned to see the whole first. The death of dogma is the birth of morality. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. Religion is the recognition of all our duties as divine commands. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. By a lie, a man throws away, and as it were, annihilates his dignity as a man. Have the courage to use your own intelligence. Dare to think. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. Nothing is divine but what is agreeable to reason. Thank you for watching.